taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance to do it, before we looking back at foolish. I've been talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance to do it, before we looking back at foolish. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Hey, trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. How are y'all doing? Y'all had a half day today. Yes. So it's not a tight hour, but I do also want to try to finish in time to check out Chit Chat's live, her power hour. So I'm trying, let's see, what is that, 12:30? Hour and a half I'm trying to go for. We shall see how it goes. Let me take this off. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Let me see. Oh, also, anyone new to my channel, when I'm live, I do some greetings first. I go over some other stuff, so I will always try to timestamp when I actually get on topic for your convenience. All right. Let me see. Okay, I see yes. Okay. Woo-wee. All right, so let me say hey. Hey, Lady Queen. And she said hey to everybody in the bushes too. Yeah, bourgeoisie. How y'all doing? Hey, lovely Linda Gamble, part of the Mod Squad. Hey, Jesse Bradley Lewis, Marjorie Hauser. Hi, happy holidays. Hey, Annette GL. She dropped her like off. She might not even be in here trying to take care of her Thanksgiving things, but yeah, thank you, Annette. Hey, Cynthia Arrington. Hey, Patricia Dyer. Hey, Shirley Terry. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Okay. Hey, 41 Fit in the Mod Squad, a content creator and my sweet sis. Hey, Juan Davis. Hey, Miss Tina. Happy Wednesday. Hey, just listening. I love that name. Hey, Joy S. Pig. How are you? I think I followed you over to Mim's channel yesterday, Joy. Hey, Joyce Miles. Hey, Miss Cheryl Tuff from Seattle. Hey, Sandra Sanderson. Claudia Beard. Hey, she said, in the bushes cooking. Got you, Claudia. I think a lot of my people cooking. Hey, Esther Jones from The Shy. Hey, Janet Jenkins. Let me see. Hey, Cheryl Howard, my boo. She's in here. Yes. Let me see. Hey, Big Sis Shan. I'm going down. I see y'all say, yep, you can hear me. I'm going down some more. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. Oh my gosh. Hey, Josie Bradley. Hey. Hey, Vivian Allen from Jamaica. Yes. Hey, Brenda Wallace. Hey, Rhonda F. I'm going. Cookie from the Shy. Hey, Sylvia P. Hey, Lil Paulette and the gang, also a content creator. Hey, Purple Unicorn, how are you doing? Hey, Mrs. Edith, good morning to you. Okay, that's what I have right now as far as the chat that's in the bottom. So let me go ahead and go over what we got on the docket in like upcoming and things like that. Y'all, I made a graphic, a visual, so you can see I'm working for you. Look at this. Okay, it's probably not gonna be like, it's not all that, but I just wanted to put it in one place of the cases I'm tracking right now. So we got Scope versus Zen Gardens. I haven't forgotten about them. I just haven't seen any new filings as of late. Stormy's debt cases that are still open. There's 4 that I know of right now that I've actually looked at. And hey, Arheb, I see you. Vernita Salter, Sweet Rose. We got Huntsville, the city of Huntsville versus Montez Holt. We got Alabama versus Montez Holt. Alabama versus Destiny Payton. Then we have Keke Palmer versus Darius Jackson. Builders Mutual Insurance versus Scope. And we got today, what we're starting on is Sarunas Jackson versus Dominique Perry. So those are the cases that I'm tracking so far. Just wanted y'all to be able to see it in one place. Movie night's coming up next Friday. I hope y'all can join me, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably drop the link next week, just so it can be up at the top of your post, you know. So, but be prepared if you're able to make it next Friday. Okay. What's today? Wednesday. So Friday, we have 5 minutes with Fit coming back, unless she's still doing some things for the holidays. So she'll let us know. If you are a Trendy Tribe member, the link was already dropped, last week before last. You can get a copy of my Melody Cherie sketch if you so choose to. Okay, let me go ahead and read my disclaimer. The content that I will be showing you, I am using it for critiquing, commentary, reporting, and research. Okay. I'm going to have to cite my sources once I get off this live, in the sense of like actually where I put the active links in the description box, because I forgot to do that. So I will try to remember to put the links to the articles I'm reading in there. And well, I guess that's it. Yeah, the articles I'm going to go over. Yeah. Okay. All right. Goodness. Let me bring up my stuff. So let's start off with, let's see, what's the best way? I'm looking at the order. Okay, we're going to start with the petition that Sarunas did, and then we're going to go to the review, a review real fast. Then we're going to go back to the court case, and then we're going to go to some articles. Okay, so that's how I think I'm going to do it. And I know this is not new news, which I'm okay with. I'm definitely okay with it not being new, but I just wanted to start from the semi-beginning so we can stay on track as we keep going over the new case documents. So, you know, I just like being on the same page and understanding what I'm looking at, hopefully, at least as much as I can, with all the legalese in there and everything. So let's see here. So I'm pulling up his petition first. Okay. Let me see. Oh, y'all came in. Hold on. Where you at? Hey, Shan, my legal eagle, also part of the mod squad. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Veronica Monroe. Okay, I see y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Reese, I see you. Hey, thank you, Cookie from the Shy, for the super chat. Thank you. You already know where that's going. We're going to pop the trunk, but I mean, when I say going, it's also going to the legal resources. But I know our guy says we going, but yes, that's going straight to some legal resources.
All right, we going. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
Shout out to my sis, Cookie from the Shy. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I will always try to show y'all where your money is going. Because I'm telling you, these documents, and they be like, they're so long. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yes, thank you, Cookie. Okay. Hey, Miss Lady One. All right. So what I have pulled up right now is the petition to determine parental relationship that was filed on behalf of Sarunas Jackson by the law firm he's with. And what I wanted to show, let me go ahead and make it a little bit bigger first, is he chose Real Fathers Rights APC as his law firm that he's going to go with. And they have some mixed reviews, y'all. So that's what I wanted to show you first. And we're going to come back to this petition, but I just wanted to show you their reviews. I need to share a different screen, I see. Okay. Okay. So Real Fathers Rights APC, if this is the correct one. So let's assume this is the correct one. I feel like it is. But so they have a 3 out of 5. Oh, 2.9 out of 5 with 31 reviews, right? I'm gonna read you a really good one and a really bad one just to show you why they have this score. Let's see here. Okay, so let's get to. Okay, so let's look at. Ooh, do I want Roger or Joshua had one too? Okay, let's do Joshua B. So Joshua B gave this place a 1 star. Little Paulette. Okay, so it says run like your hair is on fire. That's why I had to choose this one, because I'm like, okay, we're getting descriptive, and I love the well, it's probably not dramatics for him, but for me it's exactly, you know, what it is. But it says run like your hair is on fire. This is my honest review of Real Fathers Rights. They are the most unprofessional law firm I have ever run across, and I am left nearly bankrupt because of them and walked away before I even had an actual hearing. Here is my story. I decided to get a lawyer after countless threats from my children's mother that she would keep them from me. I reached out to Real Fathers Rights at the end of April and had the initial interview where they were more than happy to take my case, pump me up, that I had a valid reason to file suit, and happily took my $5,000 retainer. I was told I would have a follow-up meeting with my attorney, and I had to call 3 times to actually get it scheduled. First red flag. The attorney assigned to me, James Wellman, was very professional on the phone. A week went by after my meeting with no word from him or his team. Then 2 weeks later, I had a meeting with the lead paralegal, Susan Shan, who took down all my information about the case, and I provided countless evidence in support of my claims. All of my emails went unresponded to, and I had to call and demand to speak with someone to get any updates. Needless to say, after 5 weeks, I decided enough was enough and sent an email that I was done and would be firing Real Fathers Rights. Then suddenly they were responsive and admitted to me that, well, they just completely forgot about me. What the F? My attorney called me and apologized for the mistake, and due to other circumstances surrounding my children, I decided to stay after they promised I would become a priority. Oh, and wouldn't you know, all of that forgetting about me burned up most of my retainer. Sorry, y'all. There's no line breaks. Hold on. I mean, there are, but there's no paragraph breaks. Hold on. Where did I stop at? Okay. The one thing Real Fathers Rights is good at is getting a hold of you for your money. Fast forward to August, and I had a hearing that was a virtual hearing. My attorney called me to tell me that he would not be attending due to a conflict in his schedule and had another attorney attend. What he didn't tell me was that this attorney would be burning up all of my retainers preparing for a 30-minute virtual hearing. The hearing was for my children's mother to ask for a continuance. That's it. Real Fathers Right burned up over $2,000 preparing for a 30-minute continuous hearing. Not to mention that the judge assigned to my case had changed courthouses and was now across town, and I was never notified, so I missed that hearing entirely. I was never updated on what was decided in that hearing. All emails went unanswered. I was in nearly 12,000 at this point, and I saw the writing on the wall that this was going to be a colossal waste of my time and money. So when I called my attorney, $600 an hour, and told him about everything and that I couldn't financially continue to hemorrhage like this and expect to pay for the inadequacy of Real Fathers Rights, he completely understood and apologized. This was on August 10th, 2023. My case was to be dismissed. That was my final decision. Will I ever see my kids again? Who knows? Family law is all about making lawyers rich. That's all. Fathers get screwed no matter what. Real Fathers Rights is nothing more than a money farm. If you have a valid case and want to go to court, do your homework first. There are some really good law firms out there. Real Fathers Rights isn't one of them. By the way, this is the short version of my story. Oh, and then Mark reached out. He said, Josh, please feel free to reach out to our leadership team. We value your feedback and would like to talk about your experience. Woo, that's frustrating. Okay. Corey gave 5 stars, and he said, I wish I had Ryan Dreyer and Real Father's Rights years ago. I know we would have won the case. This whole office works flawlessly. If you need to talk to your attorney, they will set up a quick appointment, and they always call when they say they do. They are leaders. They have, okay, who wrote this out of the company? They have a swag-like attitude, kind of like a best friend telling you not to stress because they have your back. Much love to all of you. You're a family, and you are nothing less than a blessing. Boy, Corey, who put you up to this? Okay, we're going back now. But y'all, in case you were coming in later, I was reading the review of Real Father's Rights, APC, which seems to be the same law firm that Sarunas Jackson is using for his case against Dominique Perry. So now I'm going to bring up his, back to his petition. I won't be skipping anything else in the petition. We're going to go straight through the petition now. But I was curious. I had to look them up because people be having some things to say when it comes to law firms. Hey, Brittany Janae. Okay, let's see here. Bring that up. Okay, so it's the petitioner is Sarunas Jackson. The respondent is Dominique Perry. The petition is the petition to determine parental relationship. It says the petitioner wants to be determined as a parent of the children in item 2 because he is the biological father. Oh, hold on. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Goodness. All right. This says the child's name is Zen, age 5. The court has jurisdiction over the respondent because the respondent lives in this state. So he's claiming that Dominique is a resident of California. It says the action is brought in this county because the children live or are found in this county. Hey, Taisha J. The petitioner claims respondent is the parent of the children listed in item 2 above. And the petitioner asked the court to make the determinations indicated below. Parent-child relationship, petitioner and respondent, child custody and visitation. He checked, let's see. If petitioner is found to be the parent of the children listed in item 2, they want joint legal custody of the children and joint physical custody of the children. And he filed that September 15th, 2023, or he signed it September 15th, 2023. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, before we go to Dominique's response to this, there's an article or a blog by, don't want to do Bossip or Love B. Scott. You know what? Okay, yes, let's bring up Dominique and how she kind of, the social media part turned towards her, okay? Because she had made some posts in response to the news about Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson. Because y'all know Sarunas Jackson is Darius Jackson's older brother. He was on Insecure. Okay. Let me take this down, see if it'll... Okay, so this is from Bossip, and like I said, I'll link my articles that I'm reading in the description box. But it says Dominique Perry shares a statement about domestic ABUSE after Keke Palmer files for a restraining order. That's Dominique. It says, when Darius Jackson's famous brother came out swinging in his defense, the spotlight expanded to Sarunas Jackson's messy past. The dysfunctional details about allegedly impregnating Dominique Perry while in another relationship were seemingly just the tip of the iceberg. And that was I don't know, was she an actress too? I'm not sure. And it says, as Keke Palmer's mother confronted Sarunas's comments, Dominique shared a meme of Michael Jackson eating popcorn. Some interpreted the post as laughing at Keke's misfortune. However, the actresses are friends who unfortunately seem to have more in common than their kids being cousins. Okay, so this was her post. It just had literally just to the left under here, it's the neighborhood talks post, and it has Dominique posting literally the Michael Jackson meme that we are very familiar with. Okay. And then it says on Friday, Dominique took to Instagram to clarify her intentions. The statement also hinted at confirmation that her baby daddy used to be like Darius's alleged abusive behavior. Only people enduring such behavior truly understand the effects, she wrote. So it says Dominique posted, there was a repost of a post I made on yesterday. There's situations where you laugh to keep from crying. Let me give clarity. I would never laugh at anyone that is subject to domestic abuse, female or male, as its known abuse, I said anyway, comes in different definitions, silent and physical. Only the people enduring such behavior truly understand the effects. Women have been manipulated, abused, lied on for centuries, and put their head down for the fear of not being believed. We need to stop being afraid. I may not be at the highest platform in my career just yet to be heard and or supported by the public, but whenever that time comes, everyone will listen. God is in control of my steps, and I'll respond accordingly. I will be vindicated in his timing. Pray for the ABUSERS. The protected babies will always be fine. Okay. Then it says, okay, Bossip says it sounds like Dominique is no longer afraid as she encourages other survivors. She didn't explicitly describe her experience, but hinted at an overdue reckoning for both brothers. She also acknowledged the unfortunate reality of what even the most successful and beloved victims endure in coming forward about ABUSE. Even now, the Max star expressed doubt she'd receive support for telling her story. The post ended with a clapback seemingly directed at Sarunas' deleted tweet about sending positive energy to the babies. And okay, that's it. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go back to her answer to his petition for paternity and joint custody. Okay, Arheb said they were, Arheb. They were co-workers on the show Insecure. Yes, she was the one, his real name is Jay, right? But basically, Issa Rae's ex on the show, his kind of like bounce back person. She was working at the bank. They tried to be in a relationship maybe, or it was just a casual relationship. That's who she played, right? I think Arheb. And then of course he was the one, he played Dro. And supposedly was in an open relationship and was with Molly. That was his character. Okay, so this is Dominique's answer to the petition. Plus, she has some requests of her own. All right. This is the respondent Dominique Perry's exhibits filed in support of requests for order to quash service and to either dismiss or stay. All right. So Dominique, I took out as much as because it was posted without all the redactions, but I tried to take out as much as possible to leave just the basic. So she's showing that their daughter is enrolled in kindergarten as of September 19th, 2023. And it says this letter to verify the enrollment of Zen. That's their daughter's name. It says Zen is in the enrollment process with the school. We are waiting for the records to be sent in. She has not started classes yet. Okay. And then, all right. So in the interest of Zen, a child, it says the original petition is suit to establish a parent-child relationship. So it says discovery control plan pursuant to the Rule 190 of the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure. Discovery is intended to be conducted in this suit under level 12. Objection to associate judge. Dominique Coleman Perry objects to an associate judge hearing a trial on the merits or presiding at a jury trial. Nature of the suit. This suit is brought to establish and determine the terms of the parent-child relationship. Hey, Sheila Williams. Not the Bushwhackers, it's the bourgeoisie. Wait, Sheila. It's the bourgeoisie, y'all. Sheila. It says this suit is brought by Dominique Coleman Perry petitioner, who is the mother to the child, the subject of this suit. Dominique Coleman Perry's standing to file this suit is based on her status as a parent of the child. Let me see. It says parties. Dominique Coleman Perry is the petitioner in this action. Sarunas Jonathan Jackson is the respondent in this action. Service of citation. Service of citation is requested on Sarunas Jonathan Jackson or wherever he may be found. It says parents. The mother of the child is Dominique. The father of the child of the suit is Sarunas. Children it'll be Zen. And it says continuing jurisdiction. No court has continuing jurisdiction of the suit affecting the parent-child relationship. There are no court-ordered relationships for the child of this suit. Not all parties to this suit reside in Texas. The information required is given in an affidavit attached to this petition. Okay. It says the information required under Section 154.181B and Section 154.1815 of the Texas Family Code will be filed with this court before any hearing on temporary orders or a final order. It says no protective order under Title IV of the Texas Family Code or order for emergency protection is in effect in regard to a party to this suit or a child of a party to this suit, and no applications for such orders are pending before the court. Dominique states that there is no property of value owned or possessed by the child of this suit. It is in the best interest of the child that Dominique and Sarunas be appointed as joint managing conservators of the child. Dominique petitions the court to appoint Dominique and Sarunas as joint managing conservators of Zen with all the rights and duties of a parent appointed as a conservator of a child. Then it says Dominique petitions this court to designate her as the conservator who has the exclusive right to determine the primary residence of the child without regard to geographic location. Under electronic communication, it says Dominique petitions this court to order reasonable periods of electronic communication with the child to supplement the conservator's periods of possession of the child. Hi, Renee Garner. How are you doing? And did I say hey to Demi Bell? Hey, T. Gray. Hey, Micah Bird. Hey, VG. Okay, so now we're on to child support. And again, if depending on when you came in, this is what Dominique, the mother of the child, is asking for. It says Dominique petitions the court to order Sarunas Jonathan Jackson to make payments to Dominique for the support of the child, including medical and dental support, in the manner specified by the court. Dominique further petitions the court to order that income be withheld from the disposable earnings of Sarunas Jackson. Dominique petitions the court to order that on the death of Sarunas Jackson, his child support obligation will not terminate, but continue as an obligation to the child named in the support order as required. This is where y'all saw my thumbnail, temporary mutual restraining order. 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so it says Dominique Perry petitions this court to dispense with the issuance of a bond, grant a temporary mutual restraining order without notice to Sarunas Jonathan Jackson for the safety and welfare of the child, and after notice and hearing, render a temporary mutual injunction, including but not limited to prohibiting the parties from engaging in any of the following conduct: disturbing the peace of the child or another party, disrupting or withdrawing the child from the school or daycare facility where the child is presently enrolled without the written agreement of the parties or an order of this court, hiding or secreting the child from another party or changing the child's current place of abode without the written agreement of the parties or an order of this court, making disparaging remarks regarding another party or another party's family in the presence or within the hearing of the child, removing the child beyond the geographical area identified by this court, acting directly or in concert with others without the written agreement of both parties or an order of this court. Then it says temporary orders and mutual injunction. Dominique petitions this court after notice and hearing to dispense with the issuance of a bond and render an appropriate order, including the granting of a temporary mutual injunction, including but not limited to prohibiting the parties from engaging in any of the following conduct. And I did not highlight A through E because that's what I just read up top, but there's a F through J that are new. So on this one, and I'm sure it's because of the type of bond. But okay, so it says Also, basically prohibiting intentionally communicating with in person or in any other manner, including by telephone or another electronic voice transmission, video chat, in writing, or electronic messaging with the other party by use of vulgar, profane, obscene, or indecent language, or in a coarse or offensive manner with intent to annoy or alarm the other party. Threatening the other party in person or in any other manner, including by telephone or another electronic voice transmission, video chat, in writing, or electronic messaging to take unlawful action against any person intending by this action to annoy or alarm the other party, placing a telephone call anonymously at an unreasonable hour in an offensive and repetitious manner or without a legitimate purpose of communication with the intent to annoy or alarm the other party, intentionally knowing or recklessly causing bodily injury to the other party or to a child of any party, and threatening the other party or a child of any party with imminent bodily injury. It says temporary orders regarding child. Dominique petitions this court after notice and hearing to render temporary orders, including but not limited to the following: appointing Dominique and Sarunas as temporary joint managing conservators of the child, designating Dominique as the conservator who has the temporary exclusive right to determine the primary residence of the child, and ordering Sarunas Jackson to pay temporary child support. Attorney's fees. Dominique engaged DomiNque Marie Blackfull, a licensed attorney, to prepare and prosecute this suit for the safety and welfare of the child. As part of this suit affecting the parent-child relationship, Dominique petitions this court to render judgment for reasonable attorney's fees, expenses, and costs through trial and appeal in her favor and against Sarunas Jackson, and order the judgment to be paid directly to DomiNque Marie Blackfull. Dominique petitions the court to award post-judgment interest as permitted by law. And then, as y'all have gotten used to seeing, there's a prayer. What they're requesting: Dominique prays the court issue citation and notice as required by law and grant the relief requested in this petition. Dominique prays that this court immediately grant a temporary mutual restraining order restraining the parties in conformity with the allegations of this petition from the acts set forth above. And Dominique prays that upon notice and hearing, this temporary mutual restraining order be made a temporary mutual injunction. Dominique prays that this court, in addition to the temporary mutual restraining order and temporary mutual injunction prayed for above, upon notice and hearing, grant a temporary mutual injunction enjoining the parties from the acts set forth above while this case is pending. Dominique Coleman Perry prays that this court, upon notice and hearing, grant temporary orders as requested in this petition. Dominique prays that she be awarded a judgment against respondent for reasonable attorney's fees, and Dominique prays for general relief. And here she's, this is her affidavit. And it says, my name is Dominique Coleman Perry. I am over the age of 18. I am competent to testify and therefore make this affidavit. This affidavit is based on my personal knowledge and the facts are true and correct. I am the petitioner in the above captioned suit. The present address of Zen is in California, beginning in June of 2023. During the past 5 years, Zen has lived at the following places. And there's a lot of Houston, Texas addresses. During the last 5 years, Zen has lived with the following person, and it's herself as the mother. Hey, T-Talk with your girl. Making apple pies. Okay. T-Talk is a content creator as well, y'all. Shout out to T-Talk. She said, I have not participated in a proceeding concerning the custody of or visitation with Zen. So I'm sure she means outside of this proceeding. It says, I do not know of a proceeding that could affect the current proceeding. I do not know the name and address of a person not a party to the proceeding who has physical custody of the child or claims rights of legal custody or physical custody of or visitation with the child. Okay, and this is issued, I'm sure the attorneys did it on her behalf. Oh, Tina, I'm sick and got a bad cold and my family want me to make a banana pudding. Oh, Tina, just selfish. I hope you feel better, Tina. I do. Okay, so this citation is to Sarunas from Dominique, but I'm sure submitted through her attorneys. And it says, this instrument was filed on September 19th, 2023. In the above cited cause number in court, the instrument attached describes the claim against you. You have been sued. You may employ an attorney if you or your attorney do not file a written answer with the district clerk who issued the citation by 10 a.m. on the Monday next following the expiration date of 20 days after you were served this citation and petition. A default judgment may be taken against you. In addition to filing a written answer with the clerk, you may be required to make initial disclosures to the other parties of this suit. These disclosures generally must be made no later than 30 days after you file for your answer with the clerk. Okay. And I think, yeah. Okay. The rest are Dominique showing that she has a voter card in Texas to show that she is considered a permanent resident of Texas, not California, which is important because his file says that they have jurisdiction in California because she resides in California. He said, I hate his name. And so that's going to be very important because he may have to refile if they decide he doesn't have jurisdiction. There are other documents already out there, and I will try to get them as I can. Your girl's on a budget, and they are long. So we'll be following it together as we can. For those that came in late, these are all the cases that we're kind of following right now. So yes, we got some things. Oh, and she also showed pictures of Zen just being, happy and, probably I'm sure with her grandmother, the other family that's in Texas, all that, they have to try to show well-adjusted and stuff like that. If there was not a claim of ABUSE, and then after I saw this text that I'm about to show y'all, I would be on the fence. I twerk on the fence because you never know. Some fathers do just want to be in their child's lives. But with it already being confirmed like a few times in a few ways that allegedly this man is just as bad as Darius, but had I read this with no context, I'd be like, I don't know. But we'll see what the courts do though, because we just don't know. We don't know. His name sounds like an infectious disease. I'm so done with y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go to the last article that it is in relation to this, and you'll see not what led him to file, but what I believe is like one of his aces up his sleeves to say like I deserve 50-50 custody. Yeah. Everybody's going to timeout. That's what this is. All y'all in timeout. I cannot deal with y'all. Okay. Hold on. Y'all throwing me off. Let me see. Okay. All right. So let me take this down because that is all of the documents. Now we're going to go to this article by Love B. Scott, blog post article, however you want to say it. They be doing the work. So, okay. Let me see here. All right. Let me see. Yvette, can I say, and Yvette, are you saying that because you kind of already know the nature of Sarunas virus? I can't even say it's in my head. It's in my head. Thanks a lot, Renee. But are you saying that because you already know his nature? Because I do want to believe, and I know that there are, because we're all human. Hey, sweet LaDon, that, some dads really do just want to be with their kids. But also the way she had to specify, if I take it away, if I separate that, I'm just saying I know some fathers actually want to be in their kids' lives. Now we're getting back to Sarunas specifically. And the fact that she had to specify repetitive calling for no reason just to alarm her and all these other types of restraints, I'm like, ugh. And then, the things that have come out about these brothers, he allegedly strangled their sister, it's too much. So, but I just want to know, are you mad because you also are thinking about his background? That's what I wanted to know. Okay. Hey, Delicia and Nicole. Both brothers need therapy. Yes, they do. Shan said he wants joint custody because he doesn't want to pay. And Shan's usually my if Shan's saying it, that's about it. Because Shan will balance me out when I jump to conclusions. Okay. Sarunas Jocelyn. I hope they don't censor me. I'm not saying the word, you two. I'm not saying the real word. Hey, Jocelyn D. Lil Paulette said those ones you read starting with F told me a lot. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Demi Bell said his name got me itching. Hey, Harlan Baker, how are you? Okay. Is that sweet potato pie? I started baking my cake and potato pie today. It's got to be sweet potato pie. Okay, Lil Paulette said, yep. The mom defending them tells me a lot too. Yep. And then the restraining order that the mom still has against their father, right? Shan said, I remember he was alluding to the baby not being his and has not been in the baby life as a present father. Right. I think he's one of those that would be an Instagram dad at best. Just get a quick picture to act like you spending time with your kids. That's the vibe he gives me. Yvette Herbert said it's the background. It seems so calculated. Yvette, we are on the same page. Got you. Sarunas virus. That's the man's name do sound like. Y'all got me. Okay, so let's look at Love B. Scott. All right. Uh-oh. What did I click? I don't know what's going on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So Love B. Scott says brother of Keke Palmer's ex submits text as evidence in custody war with insecure co-star Dominique Perry. So this is probably in those documents I have not gotten yet. Because if that's his evidence, that means it's part of the case. Hey, Live, Laugh, Love, Lady T-Bug. She's in the Mod Squad and she is also a content creator, y'all. D. Herford said, can the mother afford to live in California? Is he going to ensure a roof over his daughter's head and food on the table? He does not care, D. And I think she's already said she cannot afford to live there. She travels there for her acting gigs in a temporary basis, but she is not living there. Like, that's not what she's trying to do. And, you know, California is expensive. And I think you're asking a rhetorical question. But yeah, And plus, he ain't trying to pay. He's trying to say, I don't want to be financially responsible for her. That's why I want this joint physical custody. Brittany Janae says Sarunas looks special in the face. Oh my God. Harlan said, yes, seems like they're following Lil Buddy's blueprint with this joint custody BS. It's a tale as old as time with some of the parents that just don't want to pay child support. Shan said, right, Lil Paulette and the gang, the Jackson mom is really confusing, which leads me to believe these boys are really out here doing the things they are accused of. Demi Bell said, you got to say it like Cardi B said. I'm trying to do it, Demi. I keep laughing. Coronavirus. I was trying. T-Talk said, no sweet potato pies over here. Pumpkin pie, cheesecake. What? Oh, my gosh. I'll still try your cheesecake and red velvet cheesecake, but no sweet potato pie. Okay. I'm messing with you, T-Talk. All right. If I blip out, I'm coming back, y'all. Everything's starting to react kind of slow. Hey, Z said late but here. All right, so here's this article. Okay, it says, according to court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, Sarunas Jackson submitted the communications as part of his attempt to prevent Dominique from moving from Los Angeles to Texas with their daughter, Zen. As we first reported in September, Sarunas filed a petition to determine parental relationship against Dominique in Los Angeles Superior Court. The actor said the two are the parents of the 5-year-old child. Sarunas and Dominique were co-stars on the HBO hit show, I'm going to say Insecure because they didn't say it here. In court documents, Sarunas made it clear that he was never in a relationship with Dominique, but they were strictly friends who hooked up. In his filing, Sarunas asked that he be awarded joint legal and physical custody. Oh, T-Talk said, I'm glad Maryland don't play with that joint crap for school-age kids. Okay. Oops. T-Talk said, yes, my kids put their orders in, so I'm filling them. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Maryland is doing it right now with my grandson. This Lil Paulette said. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to keep going. Dominique opposed his petition, claiming Sarunas had never been denied the opportunity to see his daughter. The claim since their daughter's birth, she claimed since their daughter's birth, quote, despite the emotional volatility and intimidation that Sarunas has directed towards me, end quote, she has been committed to, quote, fostering a positive co-parenting relationship with Sarunas because I know that is in Zen's best interest, end quote. Dominique explains she goes back and forth between Texas and California. She says she stays in Los Angeles when she books acting gigs. However, she said she recently told Sarunas she planned to move to Texas permanently due to the cost in LA. She says Sarunas never objected, but instead he filed his court case without telling her. She said the petition prevents her from moving until a final decision is made by the court. Okay, let me read you this text thread that they have as his evidence. I knew it too. I didn't even see that it said it was going to be court evidence, but I'm like, as soon as I saw this, I was all right. Oops, God dog it, wrong. It's making the wrong screen big. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this screen is really not responding like I needed to. Okay, I'm just gonna read it to you because I don't know why it's not getting bigger yet. It says, so I think this is Dominique first. Oh, there it goes. Dominique first. She's telling him, but yes, now that I know you're 100% in cool, I'll reward out of respect for you based on how you feel, not what others think or comments. I could care less. Sarunas, I think this is Sarunas saying, of course they don't matter, but I'm including people I work with on set sounding like them folks too. Dominique says, understood. Sarunas says, indeed. Also, we co-parenting, so we 50-50, correct? I'm assuming, LOL. Just want to make sure it's clear, even though it's a known thing. Dominique writes back, yes, 50-50, I agree. And then he does like praise hands and it says, I know it's common sense, just good. And that's all I can see on that text right now. Like I said, I'll be going back and following up for y'all. Lord, hold on, y'all. Let me take this down just so I can see if this screen will act right. Ooh. I tell you, it's working my nerves today. Okay. Let's see. I'm resharing. All right. It says, Dominique demanded she be awarded primary custody. She wrote, Sarunas' visitation routines are dependent upon when he expresses a desire to see her. And she added, generally, Sarunas' requests to see Zen are sporadic. Because Sarunas has attained a certain level of success in his career, he generally works and has to travel even more than I do. I am concerned with whom Zen may be left with in the face of his extended absences. Now Sarunas has submitted text messages allegedly sent by Dominique that show she had initially agreed to joint custody. And Lovey Scott, she reiterates what we just read, but I'm going to tell it to you how she wrote it because she made it make more sense. In the alleged text sent following their daughter's birth, Sarunas said, also, we co-parenting, so we 50-50, correct? I'm assuming, LOL, just want to make sure it's clear, even though it's a known thing. She replies, yeah, 50-50, I agree, to which Sarunas said, I know it's common sense, just good to say, with the hands raised and the arm emoji to express his happiness. Dominique replied, it is much so common sense, but that's fine that you wanted to clarify it. Sarunas hopes the text will back up his demand for joint custody. A judge has yet to rule. Okay. And so y'all know, I understand. I'm probably going to be behind. I won't be the breaking news on this case. I already know. But we'll go over it as it comes out or as I can get the documents. What's going on? Cheryl said Pinky's been trying to call. Hold on. I'm coming back to UT Talk. We got some more bakers in here. Cooking 2 sweet potato pies in the oven. Just finished cooking turnip and mustard greens. Yes! Cornish hens are done. Dressing prepped, and I'm starting on my mac and cheese. Come on, Miss Edith. They going over your house. I'll tell you that now. Okay, Cheryl said, LaDon, have a happy Thanksgiving. You talking about Aunt Debbie. Okay. Yeah, I hope everything's good with Aunt Debbie. Hopefully she's just busy. Let's see. Okay, T-Talk said, rarely do I see Maryland take kids from their moms, especially in school, unless there's a really good reason. Big Six Sean said, I'm not doing a bunch of cooking this year. I don't eat a lot of the stuff anymore. Okay. All right. I'm caught up now. Shan said, that's code for your mama and daddy crazy, and I don't want my baby left with her. Right? That is when she was like, I don't know who he gonna leave the kid around. He definitely wanted that paper trail. He sure did. He sure did. Okay, so that hopefully that draws in everything that's going on. I can't even say so far because more has come out. That's where those text messages came from. But yeah. Oh, let me say, I think I have. Let me say thank you. Let me see. Yep, Yvette, thank you so much for the Cash App. I definitely appreciate you. Let me go ahead and pop my trunk for my sis. Hold on.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Yes, shout out to Yvette. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. And like I told you, you already know where it's going because I have a budget for the other stuff from like being monetized. So I just want you, y'all's super chats and Cash Apps, they go into the legal system and to my legal resources. I'm telling you that now. Yes, Cheryl, we dancing. Yes. Mildred said that's exactly what that means. Hey, Mildred. She is also a content creator. Okay. All right. So that's all I have. Oh, I'm super. I didn't even hit my tight hour. And I don't even have a tight hour today. Oh my gosh. Well, Chit Chat's going live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm just gonna keep it early. But yeah, that's all I have on them right now. I'll try to get more as I can. And that's like I told you, I'm tracking the cases. I'm tracking them. So we got Lord, Huntsville keep you busy, don't it? That's the biggest one. But I'm also following Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson as well, just so y'all know. And yeah, we'll read it here. Then we go over to the real attorneys' accounts and watch them break it down too to make sure we understand what's going on. Because that's what you do. You gotta be humble. I don't even see my little thing anymore. I was just gonna show the list. Okay. Yeah. So we're tracking. We're getting there. We're doing good. Sylvia said kind of reminds me of Russell Neal of High Five and his brother. Weren't they crazy? Well, Sylvia, I watched Unsung. They was out of their minds, weren't they, Sylvia? And didn't they actually have at least one loved one that was unalived or something crazy? I be watching Unsung. Yep. Yes, I saw it. Oh, about Black Excellence. Is it the shit? Her name starts with a CH too. I saw it in her stories. But yeah, the woman's name starts with a CH. Let me see if it's still in her stories. Let's see. I wonder if Don Michelle still has it up. But I did see it. It starts with a CH. Yep. Okay, Sylvia. Yes, I do. I am familiar. Yeah, I can't wait for that show to come out on Nubian TV though. I want to see what's going on over with the young woman, I'll say. It's about her family and business. Got it. Thank you, Harlan. Yep. I got my eye posted. I'm trying to keep an eye on Nubian TV's schedule to see when it comes. And I still want to see that real estate show. Like, when do we get? I want that real estate show that they have thumbnails for it on their Instagram, I think, but I don't think I've ever caught an actual episode yet. So I want to see that. But yep. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play our outro. I think that's it. I won't drag it. We'll have more. We have so much to talk about, so I ain't gonna drag it out. Did you see Mel now? That's the one. I was trying to say CH. Shanita's World Come to Nubian. I'm definitely going to cover this show. Are we talking about the same show, T-Talk? Because not Dr. Shanita, right? It was another CH, or is it also going to be Dr. Shanita along with the other person whose name starts with a CH? Because I definitely well, okay. Let's clarify now. Thank you, Live, Laugh, Love. Because the woman I saw was not Dr. Shanita Foster. Her name started with a CH as well. But I'll be there for both. But I only saw one lady, and she was not Dr. Shanita Foster. That was a different woman. So I don't know. But I'll be there. Yep. So T-Talk said she'll be reviewing it as well. So yes, we will have our opinions on the new shows coming to Nubian TV. Can't wait. Happy Thanksgiving. And yes, 41 Feet gonna have to go back in the bushes anyway. Okay, y'all. So I'll play the song. I'll see y'all soon. Well, I'll see you Friday because I ain't gonna bother y'all on Thanksgiving. Talk to you later. Bye.
I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. We've been talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back, 'cause